Hey guys, are you ready to learn about the fox? Well, so am I. So let's get started. Alright, sorry it's taken so long to make this video. I wasn't feeling too good this last week, but I'm all good now so we can get started. Heck yeah! My first Q&A. About a week and a half ago, I asked y'all to send me some questions. And so far I got about 16 of them, so let's go ahead and get through them, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So, I got a little bit on YouTube, and a little bit on the Twitter. So, we'll just have to go through them, and yeah. So, the first one comes from a Foxy Blueberry. Hey! And it says, are you coming to Fandom next year? Actually, yes. Yes, I am. I'm coming to Fandom 2018 if it's the last thing I do. I've been wanting to go for a while now, and I may actually have the chance now, so definitely hope to see you there. If you got to move anywhere in the world, where for it be? Okay then. What? I think what he means is if I were to move anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? So, honestly, I'd move to Australia. Yeah, of course, you're like, oh, but there's such dangerous animals and insects and stuff over there that could kill you. I'm like, but it looks so cool. It looks like fun. I mean, there's a lot of beauty in it too, so I think I'll be good. But it's definitely a place that is high on my list at the moment, and is definitely a possibility if it ever comes to that. Could you show us... Oops, I skipped ahead. Who are your top favorite... who's your top 5 favorite fursuiters? Well, I'd have to say... Midgear Strawberry. I hope to meet him later on this year, I do. Cosmic Wolfie. Hope to meet him as well. Sparkle G-Shep. Possibly I might meet him next year. Yay! I'll see you soon. And, number 2, Beagle in Red. Yeah. And Fox Veritas. I hope to meet them all real soon. I've already met Beagle. He's an awesome dude. But the rest, definitely soon to come. But for right now, those are my top 5. So, let's see. Could you show us what you really look like? In time. There are plans for that. So just stay tuned. It could happen when you least expect it. But there is a plan for that. So, fursuit crushes. Well, I don't have any direct crushes, by the way. But in terms of suit cuteness, that I'm like, it's so adorable every time I see it, would have to be a close tie between Willow Fox. I mean, just look at that. I mean, it's just cute. It's adorable. And Beagle in Red. So, those are my 2 fursuit crushes, I guess, if that works. Do you like to listen to music? If so, what type? Also, what's up, Sparkle? Yes, I love music. I love music of many kinds. Lately I've been more partial to drum and bass, a little bit of dubstep if it's not too crazy, and ambient. Pretty much songs that make you feel good, really good to move to, work, whatever have you. Just all around awesome songs, you know. I got a good list and a top favorite at the moment, which you just might end up seeing in a future video, so stay tuned for that one. How would you describe your 2016-2017 experiences? Awesome? I'd have to say awesome, because last year was my first FurCon ever, Texas Furry Fiesta 2016. It also was when I got this guy. So it has been an awesome year in terms of what came out of it. Pretty easy going. This year so far, I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. It's been awesome. I've met some awesome people. Made some new friends this year. New experiences. And it only gets better from here. So here's to more adventures. And more firsts. Because those are the best adventures. Let's see. If you're trapped in a room with Beagle, what do you do to him? Wait, what? See, he's a good friend and a suit sibling, So at most, really, I'd just work with him on if there was a way to get out of the room. I'd work with him on trying to figure out whatever it was to that we would need to do in order to save ourselves, if that were in fact the case. And once we got out and free, then we play some video games and stuff, because that's all fun and that's really fun, you know. So hopefully that answers that question, or hopefully that works. Oh, hey, look, it's Beagle in Red. Speaking of, who would your alternative suit maker be? Well, to be totally honest, before I came to Lazy Loop, Mischief Makers was actually a choice of mine to make Skyro, or as Arrow now. So I'd have to say Mischief Makers. They seem really good, they're just really busy. But that would have to be my second. But I can honestly say that Lazy Loop is probably going to be my maker for the future as well, for any other suits or stuff like that. We'll have to find out. Let's see, Balto Husky. What's up, man? How's it going? Would you rather step on a bunch of Legos barefoot, or would you rather eat a ghost pepper? Well, I've never been one for spice, so I'd have to go with the Legos. What? I've actually done it before. When I was younger, it happened a couple times. And since I already know what to expect, well, I should be good. Possibly a fire challenge in the future, maybe? We'll have to see. Would you want to play some games on Steam sometime? Sure. I'm always up for a game, an adventure, this or that. Go ahead and personal message me and I'll give you my Steam, which, honestly, I'll go ahead and tell you. My Steam is my name, so look up Skyro Oryx, and make sure you mention this video or where you heard it from, because I like to know where people that are adding me are coming from. So please just give a quick description or in the message to me. Say, hey man, saw your video, what's up, I want to play a game with you. So that works. Alright. Why did you choose Loop Suits to make your fursuit? An excellent question. It was because I saw her work, I heard about her, I did some research, I saw where she came from, and I saw where she is now and all the adorable suits that she makes. And the fact that when she makes the suit, it has subtle signatures, such as the mouth and the tongue and the eyes, but all in all, it remains a very unique design. So, you keep the uniqueness of your character with the adorableness of her style. So, that really caught my eye, and that's why I went with Loop Suits, and I'm ever so glad I did. I mean, just look at me, yeah. Alright, what do you plan on doing with your channel in the future? Well, quite a bit, actually. I don't have a set schedule, except these past 3 weeks have been quite busy because I've had the content. But, all in all, I hope to upload some more adventures, more challenges, more awesome fun with furs and such. I'm big on collabs, so most likely you'll see me with another fellow fur. Except in the unique situations where it may call for just me, but I like working with people. Especially friends and fellow furs, they're awesome. So you can expect more from that in the future. Big projects in the future, but those are a little bit on down the road, so you'll just have to tune in to find out. Now I got 3 more questions left, and they're on Day Twitter. Alright, what made you join the fandom? Well, briefly, back in 2013, I was at my first convention ever, Anime Detour. And that's up in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Anyway, there was a furry pushing around the lunch cart, which goes around the con, occasionally for staff. And I was very intrigued. I'd always knew what furries were, but I never knew they were anything outside the internet. And when I found out, I was like, this is really cool. So I looked into it, and well, one thing led to another, and well, here I am. What made you come up with the arrow? Well, as a brief thing, the arrows actually have meaning. When designing the character, I needed something unique that just kind of said, you know, I am me, and, you know, it keeps the character, the uniqueness, this or that, sets it aside from the rest. So I thought of my life saying, always keep your head up, always progress forward, stay happy, stay positive, and live the life that you're meant to live. And always be happy. Because, you know, I mean, it's hard sometimes, it really is. But all in all, you keep the positive attitude, things can get a lot better. So I figured, well, incorporate that into the character. So the arrow here always faces forward, and the arrows on my back always point up. So stay positive, keep looking forward, and only look to the past for a little bit of information and learning this or that. But other than that, stay awesome. So, and to wrap this all up, if you could have any power, what would it be? Honestly, I think the power to lift things, like with my mind, would be pretty awesome. Telekinesis. Of course, the only bad downside to that is I might get a little more lazy on that point. Well, anyway, you can't have one thing without, you know, there's little things to it. Or maybe the ability to read minds. Well, see, that has its problems too. Anyway, I'll just stick with the telekinesis. That works for me. Anyway, that's about all I got for you this time around. You have to stay tuned for probably a future Q&A. If there's any questions you didn't quite get in this time around, don't fret. There will always be more. There may even be a live one sometime down the road, so stay tuned. I'd love to hear from you and answer your questions if I can. So, with that being said, it's your turn, guys. Have yourself an adventure, have some fun, get out there, smile. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest, and you're awesome. Don't forget that. I've been Arrow. I'll see you around. Laters.